Hi everyone. Today I am discuss about character oriented streams stored into the file and read the data from the file. Okay. So previous session we discussed about binary oriented streams as a practically. Now we discuss about character oriented streams stored into the file and read the data from the file. So practically we discuss. Okay. So we are using reader classes and writer classes. So test is a class, Java class. So which library is required to define the files? All are IO package. Dynamically we import those scenarios, and here first one is file writer. File writer fw equal to new file right here writer. Then the file name is, for suppose here, soft.txt. Okay, so import statement is required, and throw some exceptions. Throws CAPTIONS exceptions. Throws exceptions, no issue. Yes. So next one is fw dot write. So here I wrote some text. This is India. Okay, it doesn't require right now. It's not required. What happened? Yeah, declare its individual exceptions. IO exception. Yeah, it doesn't require, so you can define exception not necessary. IO exception not. So this IO exception also is a subclass of the exception class. Exception is a superclass of every exception class. Okay, fine. So with these two statements, first statement is generated soft.txt file, and in that text file I wrote this is India. This text is stored into this file. Okay, with the use of write method. Directly I write text. So streams means nothing but a single byte only we can store. Reading data also single byte. But file writer class, using this class we can write string, group of strings also. Okay, so when I execute this program, yeah, so the location, how to go to that location? Right click on this one, go to properties, and click this button. Just go to the location of the test.java class. Then it is available project location. That is a file name is soft. Is the file name is soft. Yes. So the text file doesn't contain, right now there is no information. Is there any information? No, there is no information. Why? Because here remember point is you must close this file writer object, then only it's right. It's a save the transactions. Okay, like in coming to database, commit the transaction. Like here also close that file writer, then only the data is visible. Okay, so when I write this program, execute this program, see this one. Right now it is available. Yeah, open this one. Yes, this is India. Okay, and one more thing is here, for suppose if I execute this program, I want to write some more data. For suppose hi, how are you? Okay, so when I execute this program, what happens? See this one. Previous data is available in soft file. No, hi, how are you is available only. So what happened is it is a create a new file and generate new text into that file. Okay, so I don't want that new generation, and only it is available this one. I want available previous text also. In that situation we need to define true. Okay, by default it's a false. False means it's a replace the previous text. True means append the text. Okay, so now here I want to insert this is India. This text is inserted into soft.txt file. Now when I execute this program, then previous text are also available, and now this is India is also available. This text also is available. Yes. So if I execute one more time I want to execute. Then now Same, this is India, this is India, two times it is available in text file. Yes, YouTube, this is India and this is India. Okay, so that is the importance of the true. Okay, by default it's a false, that's why it is a replaced previous file. Okay, so this is a file writer concept. Okay, and second one is I want to read the data. Okay, for that we are using file reader. File reader equal to new file reader. So I want to read soft dot text file. Then fr dot read. So read is one method, is read data as a characters. Okay, single character means single byte only it is can read. Okay, so the file end of the character is, if it is the file is end, then there is a return is -1. Okay, so it's a group of characters it's read, that's why I'm using while loop. So here I'm using while loop, I'm using here while loop. So read method I'm using here. So is read the character, each and every character is a binary code, ASCII characters. That's why it is int ASCII number. Okay, so each and every ASCII number is stored into one variable. Okay, so this entire thing is not equal to -1. So is the end of the character. Okay, end of the file. Okay, so each and every value is a written as ASCII value. So that ASCII value must be converted into characters. For suppose when I print this ASCII number here, these are the all are ASCII numbers of those string. Okay, so it must be converted into character. Char. See this one. These are the lines. So for suppose I'm not put print ln, then it's print entire line row wise. Okay, so this is a file writer and file reader. Okay, so I want this is actually write the data and read the data as a single character. So this, if you follow this approach, for suppose I don't want follow this type of approach, I want read line by line. For that we are using buffer writer and buffer reader. Okay, so how to do that one? First I put a comment this one. So buffer writer equal to new buffer writer, and everything is put into this area. Buffer writer. Okay, so using the write method, same thing we are to using clause. Okay, so now here I'm using core file, core.txt. So when I execute this program successfully, core.txt file is created and the entire text is stored into file directly. So previous only write file writer. So file writer is a write the data as a single character, but now is the entire text is stored into this file. Okay, so that is the use of the buffer writer. See, open this file, there is a core file. This is India. Okay, so when I execute one more time, second time and third time, yes, 3 times I may execute this program actually. So I need content, this is India. Yes, done. So next one is I want to read using the buffer writer. So here is a read as a read line, we are using read line method. So read line method is read as a string format. That's why I'm taking string entire line. So I take as a one line. So I'm using here buffer reader equal to new buffer reader. Okay, so I want to read code.txt file. Okay, done. Creation is done. Next one is I want to read entire line string. So read line is a one method. Read line. Okay, so equal to null. Okay, string end character is null actually. So it doesn't require to convert the characters. So directly we can print line, entire line. Enough. So it is a more flexibility and more faster compared with the file reader. Okay, file reader. It's a buffer memory. It will can access store into this memory. This entire content is stored into this memory through file reader. Then using this reference we can read line by line. Okay, before we are read only character by character. Okay, so string end with null. So each and every line, the file contain number of lines. So each and every line is read and stored into this reference. Okay, this variable reference. So this is compared with the null. So null means it's a end of the line. Then automatically each and every line is printed here. Yeah. So if you take print ln line by line, we can print line by line. After one line printed, then it's come to next line, print ln. Okay, so yes, this is the approach of the reading character oriented streams. Okay, yeah, thank you.